For a 5-pound sack of cornmeal, a star was brought into the world, who would change the H on the Hollywood sign to a D. Welcome to Dollywood, where she was born, a $20 million theme park based on the local gal made good.
Well, it had never hit me that I was a star until I went through the museum at the park and saw my whole life kind of just laid out there before me. But when I saw all the things and all the accomplishments, it was a great sense of pride, but it just hit me. I thought, well, it was the first time that it had ever dawned on me who I was and what I had done and what I was doing.
Can there be a more memorable monument to personal achievements than a theme park devoted to one person's success? Fans here follow her like the Pied Piper, joyously sharing the excitement of her fame. Dolly Parton has come a long, long way from Hard Times, Tennessee, where she was born on the banks of the Little Pigeon River, to a family that, in her own words, was dirt poor.
Life is as peaceful as a baby's sigh.
All that remains of her birthplace are a few rusted bed springs and the shell of the old house. This is an exact replica of the two-room shack she grew up in. The furnishings are all original. So meager was her existence that little Dolly had two choices: be crushed by it or sing her way out of it.
In my early days, I just always kind of burned with that dream, and I was always a kid with a big imagination. So I was always pretending I'd stand on the porch and use a tobacco stick and put a tin can on the top of the stick, and I'd use that as a microphone.
It was at church, pastored by Grandpa Jake Owens, that Dolly first sang in public.
When everybody's singing, you can sing extremely loud and not be embarrassed, so I think that kind of gave me that feeling of wanting to be heard above everybody else, so my part would be heard too. My grandpa would say, Dolly's going to sing a special song now. So I think it was those special songs that kind of, gave me that opportunity too to stand out as an individual.
Perhaps being one of 12 children intensified that need. Dirt poor but much loved is how she remembers her childhood. This Sunday best coat, sewn by her mother from leftover rags, was the inspiration for one of her best-known songs, written on the back of a laundry ticket.
But I wore it so proudly. Oh.
Dolly outgrew the coat, but not the spirit. At 10, she made her first record, and at 20 was a Grand Ole Opry regular with country star Porter Wagoner.
I think the Porter Wagoner Show was that big break that really put it together.
Dollywood is a multi-million-dollar venture based on her chart-busting success. Check out the names on the storefronts. Yet success is something Dolly still finds hard to accept.
I think what bothers me the most, and has bothered me, is to accept my success in the way that it is, and not to be troubled by the fact that I can't make everybody rich. It's like a lot of my people are still poor, and nobody can make enough money to make everybody rich, and nobody can dream another person's dream. I just always had a feeling, almost like a premonition kind of dream, that I was going to be a big star. And because I was willing to work, and it was just something that was inside me.
Dolly Parton, living testament to the power of our dreams.